Welcome! In today's voyage, we're journeying to the second largest planet in our solar system, Saturn. We'll explore its distinctive rings, its status as a gas giant, and its intriguing moons, among other captivating details. So, brace yourselves and join us as we dive into 10 fascinating details about the ringed giant Saturn. Starting with number 10, let's talk about the Cassini-Huygens mission. This was a joint venture by NASA and the European Space Agency that spanned from 2004 all the way to 2017. The mission's primary objective? To explore Saturn and its complex system of rings and moons. The Cassini spacecraft, navigating the treacherous paths of Saturn's rings, made some groundbreaking discoveries. It unveiled intricate details about the planet's atmosphere, its magnetic field, and the intriguing composition of its rings. But the real star of the show was the Huygens probe that did something extraordinary. It landed on Titan, Saturn's largest moon, providing us with invaluable insights about its surface and atmosphere. This mission, ladies and gentlemen, was not just a voyage to a distant planet. It was a voyage of discovery, of pushing boundaries, and of gathering knowledge that has truly revolutionized our understanding of Saturn. At number 9, we delve into Saturn's high-speed rotation. This gas giant spins around its axis faster than a New York minute, completing a full rotation in just about 10.7 hours. Now that's what we call a quick day at the office. But how does this compare to other planets? Well, let's take Earth as an example. A full rotation, our 24-hour day, is over twice as long as Saturn's. This rapid rotation isn't just for show though, it has significant implications for Saturn's structure. The intense centrifugal force caused by this high-speed rotation flattens Saturn at its poles and bulges it at the equator. This effect, known as an oblate spheroid, makes Saturn appear slightly squashed. So next time you're feeling a bit stretched thin, remember Saturn spinning away at breakneck speeds, slightly squashed but always beautiful. Saturn's rapid rotation is indeed a sight to behold. Coming up at number 8 is the unique atmosphere of Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Unlike most moons in our solar system, Titan boasts a thick, dense atmosphere. This atmosphere, primarily composed of nitrogen, closely mirrors Earth's own atmospheric makeup. But there's a twist. Titan's atmosphere also contains methane, a gas not naturally found in Earth's atmosphere. This presence of methane introduces an intriguing phenomenon, the possibility of hydrocarbon rain. That's right, on Titan it could literally rain fuel. The conditions on Titan are such that methane can exist in all three states, as a gas in the atmosphere, as a liquid in the form of rain, and as a solid on the surface. This makes Titan a celestial body of great interest to scientists and space enthusiasts alike. So, while it may be a moon of the gas giant Saturn, Titan stands out with an atmosphere that is truly unique, truly one of a kind in our solar system. Next up at number 7, we talk about Saturn's impressive collection of moons. This gas giant is not just famous for its rings but also for hosting over 60 moons, each with its own unique features. It's a veritable cosmic zoo with moons of all shapes and sizes. Some are mere chunks of ice and rock, while others are more complex bodies with fascinating geological features. The crown jewel among these moons, however, is Titan. Bigger than the planet Mercury, Titan is the only moon in our solar system with a substantial atmosphere. This atmosphere is so thick and its pressure so great that it allows for the existence of liquid bodies on the surface, similar to Earth. But instead of water, Titan has lakes and rivers of ethane and methane, a sight that's as intriguing as it is alien. With over 60 moons, Saturn is like a mini solar system in itself. At number 6, we delve into Saturn's intriguing retrograde rotation. Now you might be wondering, what exactly is retrograde rotation? Well, it's when a planet spins in the opposite direction to its orbit around the Sun. It's like trying to ride a bicycle backwards while still moving forward. Quite a challenge, wouldn't you say? Now, most planets in our solar system, including our very own Earth, rotate prograde, which is in the same direction as their orbit. But Saturn, it dances to its own tune. Its core region especially exhibits this retrograde rotation, spinning in the opposite direction. And here's where it gets even more interesting. This peculiar rotation is responsible for Saturn's strong magnetic field. You see, Saturn's inner metallic content, while rotating, generates a powerful magnetic field, much like an enormous dynamo. This magnetic field extends far into space, influencing everything within its reach. Saturn's retrograde rotation is indeed a fascinating phenomenon. Moving to number 5, we dive into the tempestuous world of Saturn's massive storms. These aren't your typical earthly thunderstorms. No, these are immense, swirling tempests that dwarf any storm we've ever experienced on our home planet. Imagine, if you will, swirling vortices of gas and dust, reaching sizes that could engulf Earth several times over. Now here's the interesting part. These colossal storms move in the opposite direction to Saturn's rotation. It's a phenomenon that's as baffling as it is fascinating. Picture a giant spinning top but with storms raging across its surface moving against the spin. It's a sight that's as mesmerizing as it is terrifying. These storms are more than just a spectacle. They offer scientists valuable insights into the atmospheric dynamics of Saturn, and by extension, other gas giants. So, not only are they a sight to behold, but they're also a key to unlocking the mysteries of our solar system. Saturn's storms are among the most intense in our solar system. At number 4, we explore why Saturn has the lowest mass for its size. Saturn, the sixth planet from the Sun, is a gas giant, primarily composed of hydrogen and helium. This unique composition makes it different from rocky planets like Earth. It's the second largest planet in our solar system, but don't let its size fool you. This celestial giant is far from heavy. In fact, it's all about density. Saturn has an incredibly low density, lower than any other planet in our solar system. So low, in fact, that if you could find a bathtub large enough, Saturn would float in it like an enormous celestial rubber duck. That's right. Despite its massive size, Saturn's density is less than that of water. This low density is due to the lightness of its primary components, hydrogen and helium, which means that while Saturn may be a giant in terms of size, it is a lightweight in terms of mass. Despite being the second largest planet, Saturn is surprisingly lightweight. At number 3, we look at Saturn's classification as a gas giant. Now, what exactly does this mean? Well, a gas giant is a type of planet primarily composed of hydrogen and helium. Saturn fits this bill perfectly. Unlike Earth, which has a solid surface, Saturn is made up of deep atmospheric layers. It's almost like a giant floating ball of gas. This classification has significant implications for the planet's structure. Saturn doesn't have a ground you can stand on. Instead, if you were to somehow descend through its atmosphere, you'd find yourself sinking through increasingly dense layers of gas. Eventually, you'd reach a core made up of heavier elements, but there'd be no solid surface to land on. This is a stark difference from the rocky planets that we're familiar with, like our very own Earth. Saturn, as a gas giant, offers a different picture of what a planet can be. So, in the grand scheme of the universe, our understanding of planets is continually evolving. At number 2, we discuss the number of rings that encircle Saturn. The majestic planet Saturn is renowned for its grand and gleaming rings. Contrary to popular belief, these rings are not just 3 in number. Saturn is girdled by a total of 7 main rings, each with a distinctive charm and mystery. Named alphabetically as A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, these rings are interspersed with several smaller subrings, creating a symphony of cosmic circles. The composition of these rings also adds to their allure. They are primarily made up of myriad icy particles, interspersed with rocks and other materials, all orbiting Saturn in a harmonious dance. These rings are so expansive, they are wider than the diameter of our own planet, Earth. The sight of them, a glittering crown around Saturn, is nothing short of spectacular. And thus, Saturn's rings are one of the most recognizable features in our solar system. Finally, at number 1, we talk about the size of Saturn's rings. These spectacular celestial adornments are not only Saturn's most distinctive feature, but also one of the most prominent structures in our solar system. Now, when we talk about size, we're dealing with some seriously big numbers here. Imagine, if you will, a structure so wide that it could comfortably fit the Earth not once, not twice, but more than 200 times across. That's right, Saturn's rings span a staggering width of over 70,000 kilometers. But what are these rings made of, you ask? Well, they are composed of countless icy particles, rocks, and other materials, all orbiting Saturn in a beautiful cosmic dance. These particles range from tiny, dust-sized icy grains to massive chunks as big as mountains. Saturn's rings, larger than our Earth, are a testament to the grandeur of our solar system. The rings stand as a reminder of the immense scale and intriguing complexity of the universe that lies beyond our own planet. And there we have it, 10 fascinating details about Saturn. From the expansive rings, wider than the diameter of Earth, to the gas giant's composition of hydrogen and helium, Saturn is a celestial marvel. Its rotation, storms, and over 60 moons, including Titan with its unique atmosphere, all add to its allure. The Cassini-Huygens mission expanded our understanding, revealing Saturn's low mass for its size and high-speed rotation. These 10 details only scratch the surface of what makes Saturn a gem of our solar system, each fact contributing to a greater understanding of this majestic ringed planet. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Saturn. Until next time, keep looking up at the stars.